Hey, what's going on, everybody? Kenan here. And, well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I hope you guys are excited, and I hope you jump on here. We are just hanging out by the new rec pond. It's starting to clear up. And I thought today's video would be fun because maybe we'll have Slinky come hang out in the pond. And, of course, I'm keeping Slinky busy with some crocodile. I want to get him over towards the pond, actually. There's a little crocodile there, buddy. You gonna miss it or what? Where you going, Slinks? I think we're just gonna follow Slinky around today as he explores his new hangout, one of his new hangouts anyway. So that's what's going on. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Dylan? Hey, Connor Davidson from Long Island. What's up, Monkey Business? We're just monkeying around here with good old Slinky. And he's checking things out. He's gonna maybe have a little bite. Yeah, I think he'll like that. That's a boy. Oh, yeah, Slinky's drooling. Oh, he's drooling and drooling. Come on, buddy. Good boy. I think I might have upset his stomach when I carried him over here. Anyhow, he's being a good boy. I want him to kind of check out the new pond. Let me flip this, guys. I'm going to flip it. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. So Slinky is my Asian water monitor. I love this guy. Let's see if we can get him to go into the pond. There it is, buddy. Go swimming, Slinky. Go on. Go swimming. Oh, my gosh. Check out this big pond we got you. Oh, my gosh. Dustin Tinsley, these are Missouri crock biscuits, okay? And I live down here in Jupiter, Florida, and I go to Town and Country Feed and Supply for my crock biscuits. And every now and again, my good friends over in Missouri will send over some interesting foods that I can feed to the animals. And, you know, we kind of get some really good foods like their low starch tortoise diet. So Slinky's just exploring right now. He hasn't even seen the pond really. So I'm just going to let him walk around here. But you know what, guys? I'm going to talk a little bit about the video, the gator pond video. I know a lot of you guys saw the video on Tuesday, and I think you guys were kind of worried that I was going to get rid of my Asian turtles, and that's not the case at all. I'm just going to actually probably flip it. I did have my crocodile permit, or rather my class 2 crocodilian permit, which means I can keep caiman and alligators of any species and dwarf crocodiles. So I'm really not going to get a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to get a couple of things that I've always wanted to work with and provide a home for animals that maybe need an extra hand. And so that's how I always do things, but don't worry, we're not getting rid of any of the turtles. We're just going to take on a couple of crocodilians so that Kamp Kenan fully represents all reptiles, which is what my goal has always been. What's up, Giorami? Thank you so much for your donation. Hey, Kenan, love the channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Dwarf crocs, D.D. Jackson, full size on them is just about 6 foot. So they don't get much bigger than that. Same thing with the good old dwarf caiman. But to be perfectly honest, 5 foot is usually more of a realistic size. And here's Slinky. Look, he's going over. So some of you asked, why is the pond still murky? Well, I've been doing some work in the pond and I've been stirring it up. And the whole reason I do that is because the rocks had a lot of sediment on them, the ones in the water. You have to go in the pond and really manipulate it. We have a couple more, I don't know if you can see it, but I got a box from Aquascape. They've sent me some more really cool power heads, and they're sending me a really powerful pump because one of the things that needs to happen is we really need circulation in the very bottom of the pond to lift the sediment up and over the waterfalls. So I've been going in there and doing it manually. I've been mixing it up just to get out as much of that sediment as possible. And once that's done in a few weeks, or could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, then the pond will get even clearer and clearer. And the other thing, guys, is the other thing about the pond that needs to happen to help clear it up is I really need more marginal plants. Look at Slinky. Slinky decided he's not going swimming. I really just want to go ahead and sunbathe. So he's really happy. Look at him. That is a happy monitor lizard, don't you think? What's up? What's up, Aquarius Durden? Yeah, man. So that's what's going on right now. You know, it's just basically a situation where we got to let this pond mature. It's a huge water feature, and large volumes of water are slow to change. And they're slow to change good, and they're slow to change bad. So we're trying to get it to clear up. and it takes some time. And because of the design of the pond and the rocks I used, it's a little more challenging because of that kind of milky lime that comes off the rocks when it gets wet. So I've sprayed most of them down. I actually drained the pond last week, sprayed it down, filled it back up, and I've actually got Chris Hansen from Aquascape coming in with the pond father later, which is why I'm actually doing this live video so early today. And basically, we're just going to go ahead and install some more power heads and that other pump and really just get this all flowing. So it's really, really cool. Very cool, man. Heavenly. What about American crocodiles? Would love to see them come back. It's funny you mentioned that. I've got a really cool story coming up on Kamp Kenan where we're going to do a story on some American crocs, and I think you guys are going to be blown away with where I go to actually do this story. I think you guys will be really excited. Tom's coming down next week, so there'll be a whole slew of new videos coming out on the channel in the weeks to come. I think you guys will really dig it. Very, very informative videos coming your way. So don't worry about American crocs. I've got a really cool show coming your way. Can't wait to film it. Anyway, I'm just really happy to be hanging out here with you folks. Thank you, Jeffrey Smith. I appreciate that you're, watching it out, man. You're watching the channel. Thank you so much. So, yeah, man. Lots going on. Lots happening. Kamp Kenan is evolving and changing. And my goodness, I'm just super thrilled about all the opportunities that I have going on right now with the channel. And, that leads me to, so many of you are asking about the sanctuary with Kyle and I. And to just put it very simply, I've decided that I can't really be the executive director of the sanctuary because I've got so much going on here at Kamp Kenan. There's so much. And had I done that, I would then be unfortunately unable to donate or to do as much for my own channel. And the channel is my true passion. Building up this backyard is my passion. And basically, that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm just doing that. Now, I'm not sure what Kyle's going to do. If he's going to continue to do the sanctuary, that's up to him. I would be more than willing to help him, or I'd let him know that I'd be willing to help him, but not as an executive director capacity because I've already got a full-time job here. So that's it. That's the update on the sanctuary. So I'm not doing it. But don't worry because there will be some really cool things happening here in the channel. And it was a matter of, do I do the channel or do I do a sanctuary? And I don't want to give up the channel. So that's basically what it boils down to, everybody. It's pretty much that simple. Yeah, there may be an opportunity where we'll be able to have some people visit the camp. Not necessarily open to the public, but we may do something where Tom and I have been discussing some really interesting ways that folks can visit the camp virtually, and we'll be announcing that soon. So don't worry about that. Lots of stuff going on, and it's really exciting, man. So there you go. That's what we're up to. But man, look at slinks, man. I'm super stoked. Oh, they're a little, someone's asking, what's eating the biscuits in the pond? Well, that's the guppies, and I threw a couple of cichlids that had bred in my other ponds. I threw a few in there just to get things started so that we have some kind of fish in there eating the mosquito larvae that may grow in there. So I've thrown a bunch of minnows and stuff like that. Fabian smolders, yes, I had gators before, and I'm going to have gators again, and some different crocodilians. So I'm really excited about that. And I just love being able to create the backyard that I want. It's super important to follow your own passions and goals. And that's what I'm doing here with Kamp Kenan. So I'm really excited. So yeah, you should have a live checkup video in Slinky's enclosure. Pretty good idea. I wonder if that's one of the things I've been thinking about doing. Hang tight, folks. We had some really interesting folks come over to the house, and my friends are involved in all kinds of IT and internet possibilities. So be on the lookout because that is exactly what I'm talking about. Actually making Kamp Kenan a 21st century sanctuary where you guys will be able to visit from the comfort of your own home anytime you want to see animals like our buddy Slinky, who's right here, and a few of the other enclosures. So that's what's going on, guys. Pretty excited. So I got to be careful that the phone doesn't overheat, man. What? Someone's watching for my wife's class. Shout them out. What? Sugar Bubs, you better be paying attention in Spanish there, Sugar Bubs. No, how do I don't even speak Spanish. Perhaps Kate will jump on and tell me. Anyway, there you go. Very, very cool. Slinky is amazing, right? And do you guys notice how chill Slinky has become? See this? He's really just kind of chilled out in the few years that I've had him. As he gets bigger, he gets more calm. He realizes that I don't hurt him. He's so happy to just hang out here and relax with all of us today. So I'm pretty excited. If he goes in the pond, that'll be cool. What's up, Raymond Carrillo from Colorado? I'm going to add, hold on. Who's going? Hold on. Two things I want to shout out. Stephen Hong, am I going to add anything in the ponds beside fish like turtles? Well, yes. This is going to be the swimming with pond. So there'll be snakes, and there's going to be crocs, and there's going to be all kinds of interesting animals in there. So hang tight. But mostly I'm going to keep the fish in it, okay? And basically that's what I want to do because... basically, guys, if you look, it's going to be hard for me to erect a fence. I don't really want to ruin the beauty and the flow of the yard by putting a wall up here. So I'm really not going to put turtles in the pond. I did put the fly river in the pond, and I swum around with one of the fly rivers, and that was kind of cool. But then the water, I messed it up and got it milky again. So we're just really going to kind of push out any of these... this suspended cloudiness. So that's kind of what has to happen. What's up, Pele Relly? Red-tailed catfish, I hear you, dude. That would be pretty interesting. But maybe we will do some swimming with fish, but I got to make sure that the fish are acclimated to the pond water. So we can't just dump any fish in there. We want to make sure that they're actually okay. So Slinky's just kind of walking around, checking things out right now. Yeah, Elliot White, Fat Clyde. I would love to get Fat Clyde out here. So there you go. Come here, buddy. Go the other way, Slinky, man. Those are the leopard tortoise over there. You guys are going to see a full video on the leopard tortoise enclosure. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Rewind, recap. Check it out. There's the pond, everybody. There it is. Like I said, I've got some friends from Aquascape who flew in last night, and they're coming over to hook up the pond a little bit more. They're going to help me put things in. As you can see a few feet down, but we really need to get this thing clear so we can start filming in it. Let's shout out Kerry Ball from, it looks like, the UK. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that, and say thank you to your family also. Really appreciate all the help you guys give us here on the channel. You know, basically my passion is educating you guys and kind of showing you what I'm trying to do. And the goals, guys, is to create the ultimate kind of backyard habitats for our animals that we can. I want to inspire you guys so that maybe if some of you grow and get a home, you can do this too, because I am not a rich man, but I'm rich in friends. And, you know, it's about, you know, getting together with people, learning from them, collaborating with them, and helping each other out so that we can help these animals out. And as you know, most of the animals that I have are animals that were given to me, that were animals that people could no longer care for, or zoos had and they needed room. So basically, that's kind of what's going on. Look, Slinky's going to lay down again. I love this lizard. I just love him. What's up, Jim Inezzo 1993? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Cammie. You know, I just try and do the right thing for the animals. That is the goal. We're trying to make them happy. So you'll notice, guys, you know, and again, talking about the video I put out on Tuesday, it seemed like so many people thought that I was going to get rid of the Asian turtles, and I don't get rid of anything unless it goes to another facility. But I'm not getting rid of any animals, and they're, you know, I've already begun work on my snake enclosures, so they're all going to be getting outdoor enclosures. I've already done some of them. Those videos are on their way. Don't worry, there's going to be some really cool enclosures out here along the pond, which is pretty rad. So I'm pretty excited about that. So don't worry, guys. I am not taking on many more animals. But I will be building more habitats. So that's kind of been my mission. I want to transform this whole backyard now. I want to transform the entire backyard into space for the animals that I have and just a few more that I wanted. I really don't have I'm not the kind of guy that's just like, oh, I got to have every animal. I want to have a nice backyard that I can enjoy and that I can manage on my own. And that's the goal. So let's see. Somebody hooked me up with a nice donation, Vince Williams, but he asks, what do I think of Brian Barczyk's Reptarium? I have not been there yet, but it looks beautiful. It looks really well done. He's done a great job getting that thing going, and it looks beautiful, and the animals look healthy to me. I don't really watch too many videos, but from what I've seen, I've been impressed with how beautiful it looks. And that's really cool, and that's, as you know, that's something that I'm passionate about. Here's a quick look at the leopard tortoise enclosure. See that? And here are some leopard tortoises. I chopped down the grass to let it grow up again, and if you notice, the leopard tortoises are all eating right there. Isn't that cool? Look at that. That's a sneak peek. You'll see the how-to, how I made it in a few days, few weeks maybe, a week or two. But there it is. Very, very cool stuff. And I definitely do feel like I'm living the dream. Thank you so much. It's, you know, a dream I've had since I was very young to have these animals and have my own place where I can create beautiful habitats and then share that space with animals that need help and need a place to live. So this is their forever home. And we all love Slinky. I said his name wrong. We all love Slinky, don't we? So he's a fantastic critter, and I love him. Cade Hull, I'm going to let him do his own thing. It's always fun to let the animal explore on his own. I don't want to just toss him in this pond. I want him to kind of get used to it, and maybe if he starts to mark this as his territory, he'll really start to understand. Here we go. So let's see. Let's see what he does. He's just really exploring the whole thing, and that shows you, again, how intelligent monitor lizards are. If you're in a new area and you're a lizard, you got to be careful. What if there are crocodiles in that water? He don't know. Look, he's probing into the rocks. He's checking things out. Is there food in there? Is there something in there? And this would be, you know, a really cool thing for me to put a biscuit in there and kind of stimulate him, right? This is called enrichment. And that kind of behavior is really cool because it's allowing the animal to behave as it would in the wild. And I thought I put the phone on airport mode, but I didn't. So some knucklehead tried to call me. Anyway, I was just basically talking about enrichment. And, you know, look, a lot of us began our reptile keeping careers with fish tanks and indoor enclosures. And when done properly, they're great. That's how I started. But if you're really passionate about these animals, you want to get them into really naturalistic enclosures because, you know, if you grew up in a closet your whole life, you wouldn't grow to your full potential. You wouldn't be as intelligent. Your body wouldn't be as strong as if you're out there interacting with others of your own kind, interacting with the environment to make you a better, well-rounded human being. Same thing with reptiles and other animals. It's very important that they get out there, they move, they get to behave the way nature intended them because they become more of an intelligent animal. And, you know, you've heard it in this broadcast. I've said it in many other broadcasts. Monitor lizards are intelligent. I really believe reptiles in general have an intelligence that we just don't understand. So it's important that we provide them with everything that, you know, they need to do in nature. I feel like my leopard tortoises behave happier or behave in a better way and are happier because they don't really get sick, right? They're not stressed out. They've got everything they need. They've got space. They're clean. All these things that organisms need to survive. So it's very important that we strive for that, guys. That's the mission of the channel. And I really love doing these lives for you folks because, you know, it's a great way for us to interact in real time, for me to get these things off my mind. And, you know, it's really fun. So I got another donation from Pirate Captain. My name's Cody B from Indiana. I've been following Kamp Kenan a long time. The pond is looking great. I'm very happy for you and look forward to seeing the camp grow and evolve in the future. Keep it up. You're doing good work. Hey, man, thank you so much, and thanks for your donation. It really does go back into keeping the camp going and keeping the animals happy. I'm really, really excited about the direction that we're going in. Both Tom and I are very passionate about it. And, you know, there you go. Just hang tight, man. We will see it. And I'm working at a pace that I feel is healthy for myself, for my family, for the animals. You know, so many guys, they just try and blow things out on their YouTube channels, and it's all about getting more and more and more, and that's not what it's about. It's about learning together. It's about creating something that you can sit back and relax and enjoy and watch the animals. So many times the animals will teach us if we just sit back and watch. So that's what's going on. Slinky's chilling out. Someone's asking about the baby rhino iguana. That animal's good. Let me wander over here real quick. And the rhino iguana, my warehouse is still a little bit messy, but the rhino iguana is over there, the Lewis are there, the Solomon Island skinks are there. But since we're talking about babies, here's the pond. We're walking over here. Let's look at some baby tortoises that I hatched out recently. Here's Leon. Sophia's lizard's in here. And here are some babies. Up. There's a little baby leopard tortoise. There's a little leopard. Going to pull this out. This is ready to go. That was in there yesterday. But I want to show you guys, look at how pretty these elongateds are. Look at this one. No black on this guy at all. Is that incredible? And then look at that creature that's inside the house. Look at that thing right in there. I don't know if you can see it, but that creature right there is hard at work editing his latest video. Yes, that's my buddy Paul Cuffaro stopped over to hang out. So he's editing a video while I'm doing the live. But look at the difference, guys. Look at how beautiful they are. Look at that. That's what you would call a regular elongated, and then there is a real light one. And then how about this? Is that beautiful? I think it's gorgeous. And then finally, we've got this guy. It's got some interesting scoots, but look at the white in there. How crazy. So very, very cool. We've got a redfoot. We've got cherry heads. Now here, I've done it in other videos, but I want to show you something. I'm going to flip them upside down. Don't worry. Do you guys see the difference between the cherry heads plastron and the redfoot's plastron? Look at how vibrant that black is. Here's another cherry head to give you an idea. Look at how vibrant the black is on the plastrons of those. And then look at the redfoot. Very different. You see that, guys? So that is one of the differences between the redfoot, which I'm holding, and the cherry head right here. But they're beautiful. So cool. Let's go back and see what Slinky's doing. Let's put this back on. So these guys, I pull them in every night. They're just getting some natural sun. They've got clean water. Oh, look at Slinky, guys. Look at Slinky. He's draped. His one claw is draped over that rock. He's using the rock as a pillow. I mean, is this ridiculous? Isn't this what we... I mean, and look, a little curly tail. Hey, little curly tail just left. What's up, Parrot Captain? Just curious. If you just rewatch this video, you'll hear my explanation about the sanctuary. So I already mentioned that. Yep, I am not going to be involved in the sanctuary in any official capacity because I just have too much going on. Just too much going on. So there you go. That's how we do it. Oh, look at Slinky. Is so awesome, man. So it is a beautiful animal. So let's see. Is he getting a little bit more interested in maybe coming in the water? I don't know. But he smells. I'm going to move this croc diet because he smelt it with his tongue. But maybe I can entice him. Let's just put a biscuit down there and see if he'll go closer, and then maybe he'll get into the one in the water. Let's see. We can do this live. We're taking our time today. There he goes. There he goes. Look at that. Go on, Slinks. Oh, he's always hungry and never full. Good old Slinky. I'll make sure I say hi to Paul for everyone. Look at him go. How cool is that? Love you, Slinky. Let's see. I think I had some of the croc biscuits floated over here. Here's one. Floated over here. I don't want to fall in this pond. Oh, here's a croc biscuit. Slinky, look at Slinky. Come and get it. Come on. He sees it. You're going to have to go swimming for this one, Slinks. Going to have to go swimming. Oh, no. There you go. Whoa. I almost bought the farm on that, huh? Look at Slinky go. Dipping his head under. This is awesome. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear me when I go in front, but it's really cool getting Slinky out here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That is awesome. So, are you guys having fun? You guys enjoying the live? I hope you are. Slinky can hold his breath. If he were sleeping underwater, he can hold it for about an hour. But if he's moving around, he's going to expend a little bit more energy and oxygen. So, maybe a minute or so. But being cold-blooded and having a smaller metabolism is definitely advantageous when, diving. Let's see. I just want him to see the one I just threw out there. Go on, Slinks. Don't be afraid. There's no crocodiles or anything. You're going to be the biggest dude in here if you decide to go swimming, buddy. So don't worry. Go in. Maybe I'll go in with you. I don't care if it's murky. I swam in worse ponds than this. And I can't wait for this thing to be super crystal clear, guys. It's going to be ridiculous. How happy are we? So let's see. Maybe he's going to go in. I don't know. I'll answer some more questions. What's up, Moors13? How you doing, bro? I'm good. Here he goes. Don't be scared. Oh, you're going to have to get in that water, Slinky. Oh, my God. Here we go. It's floating back up. He's going to get it. I love that Slinky's being so super cautious, but it makes sense. Like I said earlier, look at this. Poking around. He's like, is it safe in here? Is there anything going to eat me in here? Nope. I love it. Slinky weighs about 35 pounds. It'll be really, really cool. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Slinky found the other, I think he found another biscuit. So he's sticking his head in the crevices and stuff. So fun. See, monitors are fun, man. Love it. Because they are active and they do move around a bit. And that is definitely what we like to see, right? Oh, where are you going, Slinks? How much does Paul weigh? I don't know. Hey, Paul, how much? 350. Oh, there you go, folks. Paul's 350 pounds. Everyone says hello, Paul.
I actually weigh 160.
160 pounds. There you go. Soaking wet. Yeah, he's editing. He's working hard today. So we're just hanging out. Well, there you go, everybody. We are at 26, 27 minutes long here on this video. Wow. Slinky will get close to, with tail and everything, I think Slinky will grow to be about 7 foot realistically. I don't think he'll get much bigger than that, although it is possible for some of these guys to weigh, like Goliath was about 50 pounds, and he is about 6.5 foot. Slinky's definitely grown a lot since I've gotten him, and gosh, he does have a bit to go, that's for sure. So let's see. Let me grab this biscuit that's just feeding some fish. Let me see. Might as well give it to the old Slinkster. Keep him kind of close. Keep him close. There it is, Slinks. There it is. Get you guys a good vantage point of his mouth. How cool is that? Zach Christoph. I got him from a friend who lived in Atlanta, and he was just getting too big to live in an apartment, and they wanted him to go down here to Kamp Kenan because they knew that I'd provide him a really fun, nice home to live in. And I love this lizard so very much. I mean, he is just so much fun to have. So, and we've bonded. We're pals. Even with your best pals, sometimes they give you a little crack with their tail. So that's what he does every now and again if I scare him. Thanks, sugar babies. He is gorgeous, isn't he? And he's just doing his thing. So let's move this over here. So all these plants, guys, are native plants, native water plants. They'll start to take off. And what'll be cool is all this water will get oxygenated from it. It'll remove nitrogen from the water. I'm going to plant plants in this area right here. Maybe some big elephant ears. Those roots will reach down into the water and do some filtration as well. All these little pockets, you got to remember this thing was only built 2 weeks ago. So once these plants really take off, they'll grow up along some of this cap rock. Roots will go down into the water on the far side. We're going to have plenty of plants filling in, and that is going to just absorb any of the wastes that are in the water from the fish. Any of this cloudiness will also be filtered out because the plants will definitely do that as well. So we've got some little guppies and minnows in there. I don't know if you can see them, but they're in there now. The cichlids are probably hiding, but eventually in all these rocks, we're going to have so many cichlids darting in and out, and I'll be sure to do some underwater photography and underwater videos for you guys. Oh, hey, come on in. Jump in. Stir it up for me, dude. So Paul's going to go swimming. I'm thinking I might jump in later, too. Don't do that, because I was bad at any kind of stick and ball sport. But Paul's going to go swimming right now. Look at Slinky just hanging out. This is funny, man. So look at how nice and placid my my good old pond is. Well, it's about to be. Well, what are you gonna do? You gonna go in your shirt? Oh, what are you gonna jump over that? Don't go too far though. Remember, there's rocks and stuff, dude. Really, don't break your neck on account of a dumb YouTube video, man. What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, he's definitely 160 pounds. Check him out, dude. He's not even 160 pounds. There's no way, people. Here we go. Here goes Paul with a loop-de-doop. Ah, good job. There you go. There you go, man. It's Camp Paul, someone said. It's perfect. It's
See the comments? Paul's getting ideas for his house.
yeah, he is. Definitely, man. So everyone's saying what's up to Paul. We're having fun. Linda Hyde says hello. Bailey McDonald says, yeah, Paul. I guess he's done editing or he's bored of editing. Ah, very cool, very cool. What's up, Nick C? What's up? What's up? What's up, people? What's going on? My first reptile was a turtle. Look at Slinky looking at Paul. Like, what is this knucklehead doing in there? Is that a lizard or what's the deal? Look at him looking at Paul. Look at him craning up. Slinky is no joke, people. See, very curious critters. Let me see. Yeah, very curious. What is happening here? I was relaxing, and now this lunatic is in the water. All right, everyone. So there you have it. Yeah, man. There you have it. Let me see. Start running. Everything's running, everybody. Yeah, man. We might just have an anaconda in this pond very, very soon. So there you have it. There's a live video for you, everybody. I hope we had a good time. We had a little special guest. Paul Cuffaro showed up. There he is. Say goodbye. We got Slinky. And now I think I'm going to go in the pond and play around. So, all right, everybody. Thanks so much. I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the videos. And sorry Slinky didn't go in, but hey. That's life. We'll see you guys soon. So long.